Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the most pressing question on everyone's mind. Who's got the edge in the 2024 presidential race? Buckle up, because we're about to take you on a roller coaster ride through the latest polls, swing states, and what it all means for America's future. The national picture. Let's kick things off with the national picture. The race between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump is neck and neck, folks. The latest NBC News poll shows both candidates deadlocked at 49% each. It's a political thriller that's keeping the entire nation on the edge of its seat. But here's where it gets really interesting. Different polls are painting slightly different pictures. While NBC News shows a tie, 538's National Polls Tracker gives Harris a slight edge of 1 percentage point over Trump. However, this advantage is diminishing, suggesting that either candidate has a viable path to victory. Polling and prediction markets. While traditional polls paint one picture, prediction markets like Polymarket offer an intriguing alternative perspective. As of the latest update, Polymarket shows Trump with a 58.5% chance of winning, compared to Harris at 41.4%. This is a significant shift from just a few days ago when Trump's odds were at 67% and Harris was at 33%. It's important to note that Polymarket operates differently from traditional polls. It's a betting platform where users can wager on outcomes, and the odds adjust based on where people are putting their money. This can sometimes lead to different projections compared to traditional polling methods. Interestingly, Harris has been gaining ground on Polymarket in recent days. Her chances have improved by 8 points since October 30th, while Trump's have decreased by nearly 9 points. This trend suggests growing confidence in Harris's campaign among Polymarket users. However, we should approach these numbers with caution. There have been reports of a single individual managing multiple accounts and investing millions to bet on Trump's success, which could potentially skew the odds. When we look at individual swing states on Polymarket, we see some interesting trends. Harris is favored in Wisconsin with a 59% chance and Michigan with a 61% chance. Trump has stronger odds in Arizona with 75% to 25%. Georgia with 66% to 34%, Nevada with 63% to 37%, North Carolina with 68% to 32%, and Pennsylvania with 57% to 44%. Now let's compare this to traditional polling data. The latest NBC News poll shows the race in a dead heat nationally with both candidates at 49%. 538's National Polls Tracker gives Harris a slight edge of 1 percentage point over Trump. This discrepancy between Polymarket and traditional polls highlights the importance of considering multiple data sources when trying to predict election outcomes. It also underscores the volatility and uncertainty of this race as we head into the final days of the campaign. The demographic divide. Now let's break this down by demographics because that's where the real story unfolds. Brace yourselves because we're seeing a massive gender gap in this election. The NBC News poll shows a 34-point gender gap, with women favoring Harris by 16 points, 57% to 41%, and men supporting Trump by 18 points, 58% to 40%. Harris is maintaining a strong lead among black voters, with 87% support compared to Trump's 9%. However, her lead among Latino voters is narrower at 9 points, 53% to 44%. Young voters under 30 are supporting Harris by a margin of 57% to 41%. Trump is leading among non-college educated voters, while Harris has an advantage with college-educated voters. Now, before we dive into the economic implications of this race, I want to take a moment to ask you all a favor. If you're finding this breakdown helpful and engaging, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We're committed to bringing you the most up-to-date and comprehensive political analysis, and your support helps us keep doing what we do. Economic implications. Both candidates have vastly different visions for America's economic future. Harris is proposing tax cuts for the middle class and increased housing construction, while Trump is focusing on ending inflation and boosting American manufacturing through tariffs. The latest economic indicators show some stability, with a 2.8% growth rate in the third quarter and inflation starting to cool down. But the question remains, which candidate can build on this foundation and lead America into a prosperous future? Key issues. Polling consistently identifies the issues and candidate qualities that resonate with voters. The NBC News poll reveals some interesting trends. Harris has a significant 20-point advantage on abortion-related issues. Trump maintains an edge on economic issues and living costs. Trump's strongest issue remains border control and immigration. Conclusion. As we wrap up, let's not forget that this election is about more than just numbers and polls. It's about the future of our nation, the policies that will shape our lives, and the values we want to see reflected in our leadership. Remember, polls are just snapshots in time. The only poll that truly matters is the one on Election Day. So make sure your voice is heard, register to vote, stay informed, and most importantly, get out and vote when the time comes. Now, here's where I want to hear from you. Given the tight race and the different strengths of each candidate, which issue do you think will be the deciding factor in this election? Will it be the economy, abortion rights, immigration, or something else entirely? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. We're all in this together and your perspective matters. That's all for now, folks. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to stay up to date with our latest political analysis. Until next time, keep staying informed and engaged. The future of our nation depends on it.